Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Aquarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Aquarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we've got an 8 of Wands. A lot of energy here, a lot of creative energy. I feel like there are many doors available to you, many opportunities for the next, the next step in your life, you know? It may be that you have a lot of creative choices right now. It may be that you're feeling a little bit of anxiety about what's coming next in your life. Okay, let's put this into some context and see what we've got. Oh, we've got a 6 of Pentacles. Very nice. We've got the Magician, a Wheel of Fortune. We've got a Prince of Wands, 7 of Cups. Okay, a 9 of Pentacles, a Chariot, and now a Princess of, interesting, Princess of Wands, Prince of Wands, with the kind of 7 of Cups between them. Interesting. And a 4 of Cups. I think that the next chapter for you is going to be one that is very successful, financially, physically, in terms of the business itself or of the kind of tangible results. But there's an issue with the emotional connection with it. Yeah. Let's select the mystery card. Bonus card, confirmation card, one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot that we will select, and we'll put over here, we'll put Alien Simon Mark Ripley right there on top. Now, we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we need. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. All right, let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. So let's take a look around the room again. We've got major, 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 good major arcana, really strong majors. We've got fire, we've got water. Don't have any air. And then we've got our earth energy. So there's no, the air isn't here right now. So, excuse me. With the absence of the swords cards, I feel like that is really, I think it's foreshadowing like a time in your life where there's not going to be a lot of arguing, you know. I think you're moving into this energy where you're able to communicate effectively, and that's part of this Magician card down beneath the surface here. Your relationships seem like they're going to be smooth. Not a lot of arguments, not a lot of disagreements. Not a lot of debates, not a lot of differing opinions, or not a lot of confusion, you know. It feels like everybody is going to be on the same page in your life, and that you're going to find, I think, that it's very easy for you to express yourself. You're going to have a certain eloquence about things, a certain ease and rapport, I think, with people. And I think that's going to be very good. That's, I think, adding to what we see in this 6 of Pentacles, this material success. Everything's going to come together very nicely. Everybody's going to get along. There's going to be no major challenges. I see right now you're a little bit nervous about things with this 8 of Wands. I think you've got a lot of opportunities, a lot of different ways to go, a lot of things that you could do next in your life. So how do you narrow it down, right? I almost wonder with the water energy that we see here, I wonder if you're with all of these choices you have in front of you, I wonder if the name of the game here is to just pick the path of least resistance. We don't want to pick the 7 because it seems like that's kind of swampy, kind of quicksandy, kind of not really going to be smooth sailing. Maybe we want to pick the 4. The 4 is not like extraordinary. It's not the most joy and pleasure or the most fun thing you've ever done, but it's pretty steady and pretty easy, right? It's pretty solid. So I kind of feel like the best bet for you to get to this 6 of Pentacles, the success, the harmony, the resonance, the balance, the cooperation, everything working out in this best way, in this very successful way, right? Financially, in terms of the business itself, or in terms of the kind of physical, tangible, material results. Pick the path of the least emotional resistance. Pick which path you hate the least, right? Which one seems easier than the others? Which one doesn't have to be, oh, that's the happiest thing I could ever imagine. No, it's just, I don't mind that one. That one I hate, but this one isn't so bad. Pick that one, okay? Because I don't see a tremendous amount of emotional satisfaction here, but what I see is we can be okay with it. We can be steady and stable, and the next phase, not every step in our journey is going to be pure bliss, right? We don't want it to be a swampy, quicksand kind of, thing. But we can't expect it to be pure bliss every step of the way, okay? But what I can tell you is that this next step for you, if you apply yourself, it's going to be very, very successful. We've got the Wheel of Fortune back here. The timing, it's all about the timing. Right now, it's time for you to focus on progress, gains, earning this money, right? Making this physical, tangible thing function with harmony, with grace. Don't get bogged down in this kind of emotional quicksand about it. Fortify yourself. Here's the Chariot card too, with some water energy. Fortify yourself against what might not be the most enjoyable phase of this work that you're doing. Okay? It doesn't have to be the worst thing in the world. I don't think it's going to be the best time you've ever had either. Okay? And I'm just going to put it to you straight. I'm not sugarcoating anything. But the Wheel of Fortune here, it's time. It's part of your destiny. This is part of your path. And maybe you're towards the bottom of the wheel. Maybe we're starting to swing back to the top. Well, we've got to go through some sort of difficult stages before we get to the very top, right? So I think you have to accept things as they come. Try to make the best of the situation in terms of how you're feeling about it, right? How your emotional connection is with this next phase of the work. I don't think it's going to be a very long phase, okay? With the way the fire energy is here, I don't think it's going to be, years and years and years that we're going to be having to endure a 4 of Cups and avoid the 7 of Cups. I think it's going to be rather quick. We've got the fire energy here. But the fire energy is interesting too, because it says if you can regulate your energy. And what I mean is, if you try to rush through this, you're going to make mistakes, and we're going to have to redo it. It's going to take longer. So you need to sustain your energy and your level of activity, but not try to rush through it. And that's the difference between the Prince of Wands and the Princess. Now, the Princess is in the position of what we don't want. This is impulse. This is haste. This is rush. Not the band, great band. This is rushing through these tasks just to get them done as quickly as possible so we can get the heck out of here. That's when you make mistakes. That's when you've got to stay longer to fix everything. Okay. The Magician down here at the bottom. the magician is saying that if you apply the right level of intelligence and skill and kind of, if you work your magic here, if you use your power of speech, communication, that eloquence that I was talking about, then you can get this next phase completed as quickly as possible without rushing, without cutting corners. It can be a rather quick, if I had to guess, I'd say it probably won't take longer than 4 to 6 weeks, right, to get through this next phase of things. But we have to keep this urge in check, the urge to rush. We don't want to be here, so I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can so I can get out of here. Well, we talked about that. We have to apply our intelligence, our skill, our talents. Apply your ability to rally people. You have this ability to inspire people. When you talk to people, they listen. They want to see what you do, how you do it. You're the shining example here. And if you are working steadily and diligently, but not slowly, you're not lagging and taking your time, you're working very quickly, but focused. Yeah. Attention to details, but at a high level. Then I think everybody else involved in this will follow suit. So we kind of know how to get through this, but what are we doing? Well, we're producing the 6 of Pentacles, like I said. This is material success. This is a business that is functioning, earning money, turning a profit. Yeah. This is really expanding. Maybe you're trying to expand the business. Maybe you're trying to take your life, your work, your creativity, or your business, your career to the next level. Okay? And this is the harmony and the cooperation that it's going to take. And we know that you've got the universe on your side. You've got this inertia, this wheel of fortune. And I think the wheel has been turning. This wheel is in motion. Right? And now it's up to you to continue doing this. Let's not get bogged down by how we feel about it. This isn't going to be the most fun you've ever had. Okay, 7 of Cups here in the future. It's not going to be pure bliss. Okay, but it is going to be successful. It is going to be financially rewarding. It is, if we look at it the right way, it's going to be a 4 of Cups. Yeah, maybe even better than that. We'll have to see about the mystery card. Let's switch over to the path of the serpent. And as I do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. And leave some comments for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Okay? And let me know your guess for the mystery card too. Okay, general energy now. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is the visible signs of progress. You're seeing now the results of your work. You're seeing your bank account grow. Your wallet's getting fatter, right? You're seeing things actually happening. Results, right? Tangible results. And this, I think, is the reward for what you're doing. Now, to me, this feels very financial, right? It feels like you're not really, it's not the work you love to do right now, not this phase of it. But you have to think in terms of the bigger picture, okay? That what you're creating now is building up this future for yourself. It's not going to be these kinds of cups forever, okay? The Chariot energy is you being fortified against doing the kind of work that you might not really love to do. Okay? But this is also sticking to the plan, because this is one phase of the work. You're sticking to it. You are enduring this difficult period because you know that you're creating something bigger. It's part of a larger plan for you. You're staying the course. You're wearing your protective outfit, right? We don't go work in the sewers in our evening wear, you know. You put on your protective hazmat suit, right? You protect yourself. So it feels that way to me, especially when we're looking at the Seven of Cups. We want to be protected against that. We know this isn't going to be the most fun. As long as you're prepared, then once you go in to work that day, you're not going to be surprised, you know. But you're willing to do it because this isn't all there is, right? This isn't going to be the rest of your life. This is one phase. It's one necessary step in a larger path, okay? And you're staying the course. Now, we talked about the Princess of Wands as well, which is that haste, trying to rush through, trying to just say, well, I really don't like where I'm at, so I'm going to just pedal to the metal, and I'm going to speed through this day as fast as I can. That's when we start making mistakes, and we really do end up in the Seven of Cups, okay? But let's keep in mind why we're doing this. And right now, I think that you're focused on this work that is having a lot of tangible, I think it is mostly financial. I'm getting that feeling that it's really, this is the kind of money that you need right now. It may not be the kind of work that you love. It may not be the most fun you've ever had, but you need this right now. It's part of a larger plan. Okay? So the Four of Cups, a little bit of contentment. Find ways to enjoy it since you have to be here. You've committed to this. You know that this is for a purpose. Make the best of it. Yeah, make the best of it. Don't let yourself sink into the Seven of Cups. Try to find ways to enjoy it. Try to find ways to convince yourself it's not that bad. It's only for a few days, okay? And then we can move on to what's coming next. This is a necessary phase, all right? I'd like to look at that mystery card. I wonder if that will give us a little bit of a hint of what might be coming further down the line. Maybe this will be a little bit more of a positive water energy, 9 or a 10 of cups, or even an ace, a 2, a 3 of cups would be quite nice right here. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments, okay? I'm thinking water energy here. Let's see. Well, it's a King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is interesting because in some ways my first feeling was this is going to be paying you so well that you're almost willing to just endure it. You know, that it's kind of like at the end of the day, it's going to be hard for you to leave this phase because it's going to be paying you. So you're going to see such rewards from it that it's almost like, hey, I'm okay with doing it, you know. This is one of those energies. It's fixed earth energy. It's saying, I like the rewards from this. I like the paycheck. Therefore, I'm willing to stick it out. I'm willing to do it. Like, I don't mind it so that when payday comes, it makes the whole week worthwhile, right? And this, you know, there might be something to this, but don't forget, even with this card, the reminder is there. Don't forget your bigger picture. You might get so wrapped up in the kind of financial or monetary gains, the rewards from this phase, that you're going to want to stay here. But know that there is more out there for you. Now, this is the King of Pentacles. This is someone, and if you look at the card, they've been sitting in that spot for so long that nature has started to kind of overgrow them. And their throne and the ivy, the vines, the weeds are growing all over them because they've been stuck in this spot, okay? So the reminder here is that, hey, don't get stuck here, right? You've got to keep moving with the energy as it kind of advances you on your path. This isn't the end of the road for you. It may be a good place to stop. You may feel at the end of the day that, hey, I kind of like it here. It's going to grow on you, so to speak. But keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Okay. Now, we're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, click either above or below in the video description. New readings for Aquarius every Monday and Thursday, but I'm here every day, so just come on back tomorrow, okay? If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me, let me know how you're doing. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you, and I love you. And we're all in this together.